Nathan's here. Nathan missed it all. And it was all because of Nathan that we are traveling across this great city tonight, just about 10 minutes away. For those of you who haven't been here, we're missing like 40 people. The stream keeps dropping. It dropped 4 minutes after the first show started, I think. Started up again. We got exactly 29 minutes out of it, and it went down. So it's weird. It's like it did this before on New Year's. Every 30 minutes or every hour, I think YouTube hits a button, and if you don't have at least 100 people in your chat room, it detects it, knocks you off the stream, and lets somebody else in without slowing down the bandwidth. I think that's what's going on. Nah, that's not it. All right. So just a little refresher. Here's what we were talking about for those of you who are just making it here now. There's two parks, and I think they got them backwards in this. This one says it's happening in Arizona, in Willow Park in Arizona. But I think this first one is the desert, what is it called? Dynamite Park. I think they got the videos backwards.
Page.
I mean, after looking at the satellite where they're literally 5 minutes from each other, if that. Not even a mile away.
In Desert Willow Park in Phoenix, Arizona, the clip shows some sort of strange creature that appears to be running around on all fours. A horrific...
Did you see the back of that, though? And I'm only going to go through this once. I did 5 times before. You can see shine from the light bouncing off the back of this. So if I was to think it was a costume, it would have to be, well, it's cold out at night. So he could be wearing a jacket, you know, one of those windbreakers. That would definitely reflect light like that.
He used to be running around on all fours.
But now that noise you hear, it could be their dog. It could be their dog with them, and they're saying, we could have Simon go out there, and we could say it was the dog. That you were the dog. It's a dog, man. I don't know. It sounds like a dog, but...
A horrific moaning.
And then the arms do something weird. They look almost rubbery, right? Now watch this.
Sound can be heard as the video cuts to a shed somewhere in the park.
That would scare
as
the
the
bejesus
camera holder
out of me.
approaches the locked doors, it becomes evident that there's someone or something trapped inside. The footage then abruptly...
It sounds like a guy who has a mask on. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna... This is why I'm so freaking genius. They should hire me. Hold on. Come on, you prick. Alright. So... Hey, what's up, man? Zitch is here. Holy crap. Good to see you. Didn't know you were here. So this is what it sounds like. Listen.
Something trapped inside.
Ready? I'll do it. Sounds like he's in a mask, right? Hold on. Hold on. Somebody wants to say hi. Hey, guys doing over there? You guys doing okay? I thought I heard they had old bounty hunter Jojo coming over to kill Rich. I hopped in my UAP. I have to say UAP. If I don't, I won't get paid. How would you like to be doc paid? U.S. government's out there. So anyway, I thought I would tell you guys I'm here to protect Rich for tonight. So don't worry. Don't worry what you think you see. Come on with this light. Nobody needs to know nobody. I'm Zitch. I'm gonna look out for Rich. And Jojo, don't worry, he ain't gonna kill your radio host. Alright. Alright? This sounds just like the guy in the clip. Oh, I forgot. All right. Hey, I look like one of those teenage kids. Hey, how you guys doing? I got my ball cap on backwards. You like that shit? You like it? Here, listen.
The footage then abruptly ends. However, soon after, the same TikTok user released a second video. This one begins as the camera holder hears a horrible wailing sound similar to that in the first video.
Not my style.
He then spots the same bizarre creature running beneath
All right, watch.
the eerie
This is
lights
fake.
of the
Should
park.
I go out there tonight?
Over there.
The beast is pale
Oh,
in
you don't
colour
even
and
get to
looks
see
to be
it.
humanoid. However, it moves in a way
Screw
similar
you.
to that of an ape.
Over there.
What type of creature
As Jaime Maussan once said to all of us at the UFO conference in 2005, these aliens, they cannot be real rich. It's because a make a mannequin is too expensive, rich. Rich. So this is where I'm gonna go. I'm definitely gonna do it, guys. Tonight I'm gonna go. Oh, look, let's take a look real quick before we get out of here. I mean, off the topic. Oh, look at stupid TV. There. What? No, small me. There you go. So check it out. Now you see Desert Willow Park right here. I'm gonna go. And we're definitely. Hey, Will, it worked. Look at you with your tool over there. Old blue. Lisa Marie made it. Oh, gosh. All over her face. All right, look. What? What'd you say? Oh, don't say that. Respect. Where is it? It's around here somewhere, right? Around here. We just saw these two real close together. Oh, here it is. Dynamite Park. That's where the other cryptoid is. So you got one here. Let's see. It's about 1.5 miles away. Which is about 12 minutes from my house. Anyway, I can't wait to go and put the JoJo down. And we're going to use JoJo tonight. JoJo's going to have a lot of fun. JoJo, you're going to be the most popular alien on the internet, I hope.
I'm gonna kill you.
I know. You know, I don't think so. You know who's here.
I don't care.
You should care. You should care what Zitch says, because it's a god. It's not just... Anyway. So that's that tonight. I am going to think about it, and I think I want to go, because I slept now for 2 days straight. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. I think this is going to be fun. I think if I put JoJo out into the middle of this park, or maybe off in the... I've got to do it right. I've got 2 laser pistols, laser pointers that could be like, oh my God, he's shooting at me. Oh no. But I don't think I'd be able to make them like on a timer or a remote to where I could have them shooting at me. See, I don't have accomplices because I don't fake anything. But I think this would be incredible. Am I wrong? JoJo's got the best cheekbones this side of the millennia. Look at that. I mean, he's cut. Because I'll tell you why. His abs to his pecs to everything you see there, they waste nothing. Okay? And the reason he's down and his head is down because gravity's really heavy on Earth. So his muscles protrude. But when he gets back out into space on his planet where there's much less gravity, he stretches out and gets thinner. It's like 8 feet tall too. It's really weird. You have to see it to believe it. Now, I've been back and forth to their planet a handful of times. They even taught me how to fly. Well, every time we go out there, it's 20 years of Earth time. But you guys won't know because they'll bring me back 20 years and I won't be 71 anymore. I'll be back to the 51 you see today. What? Who's that? Corey Good? Secret what? Who? Corey Good? It's not even the same thing. I've got no secrets to tell. I have the Real Space. What is it? Society. Real Space Society. Yes, not fake space. Real Space Society. That's what I'm with. I'm with NASA. What do they call it? What does NASA stand for in my world? Is that what you're asking me? Never another sacrifice again. We don't sacrifice at my NASA. We don't just put 7 astronauts up in a shuttle hoping it won't explode when they have a 1 out of 100 chance it was exploding. And it did. All because we got a deadline. But it's too cold, Jeb. It's under freezing. We've got to have those O-rings working. They'll work. They'll work. There's a backup. We've got 2 O-rings. If the first O-ring fails, the second one. Joe, but you don't understand. At that temperature, shut up. Our window is closing. We must get the shuttle up for a spacewalk. Ready? God, I hate politics. Hate it. I hate even it doesn't matter if Trump's a Republican or if it happened to any president, what's happened to him. It's a sin. It really is. Should be ashamed. I mean, breaking all laws just to stroke their ego, to put a stain on his, which it won't. You can do whatever you want. The stain is on the Democrats. I'm sorry in this one. I'm an independent. I go with what the best person is saying and doing. I don't go with politics. And I like the way things have turned out. Yes, some things may not work out, but more good than bad. Better than Oshlama. Better than Bush. No attacks on this country yet. All right, I know. It's enough politics for 1 year, right? I know. I'm sorry. I had to say something. It just makes me so angry. And I purposely haven't been watching the news this week, but it's almost impossible not to. I've been so sick. I'm just sick of it. All right. So tonight I do have things I want to talk about. So let me pull them up. I mean, it is a show of some sort. I didn't want to spend, and I did, a long time on that stupid cryptid thing. Well, we got shut down twice too. Speaking of Corey Good, I see this post out there. This comes from Daniel James. Some of you may know him. He goes, I get it now. When Corey Good talks about service to others, he means service of legal threats. All starting to make sense. So then he says, Corey Good replies. Sadly, he shared the tip of the iceberg of what we have gone through. The community will be further shocked when all the details come out. He's been saying the same thing for 25 years. Thank you for your support and empathy. We're going to fight this in a big way. He watched the latest episode of On Edge of Wonder. Needed some time to process everything because I had no idea what was happening to you guys. David's wife, Corey. It's heartbreaking to hear Pete Pearson's misery. I don't know what the hell I'm reading. I guess something happened to somebody and I got nothing. I don't really care. That whole clan of people disappear. Yeah, I guess they're talking about something that happened to someone and I didn't care to find out what it was. So this is, that's why I am not an investigative journalist. I am just a guy. Okay, now there's a guy. He goes by End of Days Radio. I don't know if you watch him or what. But here's the Twitter. I don't know what made me click on this. Oh, because how can we prove we live on a flat earth? This guy believes space is fake and the earth is flat. I know the earth, stop. I don't know the earth is flat or round. But what makes sense is what is seen throughout space. Everything's round. But if space is fake, then you're allowed to say anything you want about the earth. It's a triangle. Why can't it be a triangle? It can just be a very big triangle. It can be anything you want it to be. That's the beauty of it all. Because these flat earthers know. Oh, by the way, math is fake now. That's the new one. False math. So whatever you learned in college, high school, whatever, some of it's real, some of it isn't. But they don't tell you which one. He says, well, science and math is how. That's how we can prove we live on a flat earth. Don't let Big Brother obfuscate the truth. First of all, somebody like this should never be using the word obfuscate. First of all, I want to see what it means. What does it mean? I think I know what it means. What? Should I guess what it means? Hold on. Let me get back to it. Let's get rid of that. Don't let Big Brother obfuscate. Oh, block the truth? I guess ob means to, like, get in the way, right? Like, objective? I don't know. But I think I'm right. Obfuscate. I've heard the word before. I just never used it. Render obscure, unclear, or unintelligible. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. See, look, people that come on here that don't know the show, they say, he doesn't never teach you anything. I just taught you what obfuscate means. Don't cry for me, Tina. How did that get there? What the hell? You saw I was just there. Right? Am I wrong? Oh, no, that was... How did she pop up anyway? We'll get back to that. Bogus math or bogus facts that go over your head because they never had logic or reality on their side to begin with. The earth is flat as a fresh pancake. See, these guys don't understand. They think where they're standing, and as far as the eye can see, that it's flat. I saw a guy put a ball, like he had a ball, like a beach ball. And then he put something on top of it and spun the earth, and the object flew off. And he goes, see, that's why the earth isn't flat. That's why the earth is flat, I meant to say. Because we should be flying off the earth. Water can't be level. Oh my God. And this kind of thinking, sadly, comes from poor education. It really does. It comes from everything. You want to know the truth? When you don't understand that scientists have done the work for you and you believe everything is a conspiracy, you somehow got lost on the way. Because your critical thinking just doesn't work. Logic doesn't pan out for you because you don't feel it? Because you see something, you think it's real? Haven't people proven time and time again not everything is what it seems? Do you know how big the earth is? It's huge. You could fit all the people on this planet, give them their own house, one little house, and they could all fit in Texas, in the state of Texas. Did you know that? That's how spread out everything is. That's how big the earth is. I mean, to go across a 3,000-mile stretch of ocean and to say it's flat because the water... Because I hate countdown videos too, but I need dots, Chuck. I love getting messages during the show. I hate countdown videos, Rich. I like them. As a matter of fact, I love countdown videos, to be honest with you. But what I hate more than those is flat earthers. I can't stand them. They present absolutely no logical reason. This guy says, why can't we see the sun at night? Because then we would have an awful fright. Oh my God. Nobody can have a serious conversation. I do think simple tests that anyone can do a long way to proving our case. Water always seeks its own level and demonstrating airplanes fly level at peak altitudes. How dumb. My great-grandfather, David Pollock, says, should be Pollock, Wrote papers and books on spherical geometry. Makes me want to go back and study it. What, you're going to question your own grandfather? Also, the descriptions of what would happen if a flat earth were suddenly let go of to let gravity have its own way with it are fun. So is Ohio. Flatter than a pancake is one of the state's mottos. So, I'm embarrassed. There's that well experiment. You know, the guy had the 3 wells. And I think it was 100 foot down. I don't know what it was. But when the sun was over one of the wells, the sun didn't go all the way to the bottom. When it got to this one, it went straight down. And at the same time, this well had shadow going the other way. That proved that the earth is curved. So if it's noon and this guy's got the sun right down on him, this one doesn't, duh. If the earth was flat, then all these wells would be aligned the same way as the one in the middle. And they would all have, right? No, Rich. It's because of perception. Because the sun is far away, 3,000 miles. The sun is 3,000 miles away now? It's as far as it is from California to New York. That's what you're telling me. All right, let's get to the next story before I have a conniption. Seriously, Flat Earth does it to me every time, and I love it. Is that it for that? All right, let's open up the next one. It's unbelievable. Nothing is happening in ufology. Nothing. I mean, little things here and there, but no moving, no shaking, nothing. It's really weird. Everybody's waiting. That's all it is. Everybody's waiting for unidentified, which is not coming out in February. It's coming out in April, May, or June. I didn't realize it came out May last year. I thought it was February. See, this is why people are the worst witnesses. I'm the worst. I am. That's why I record everything. Look, when you get 50, your memory starts to go, what? I know, 51. Huh? I know, 52 in a few weeks. I know. Huh? And then death? Okay, thank you. So positive. Just bring it now. Bring it. Maybe tonight I'll die. Oh, that'd be great. All right. So in 2004, Eric Davis, who is the OSAP DIRD author, he wrote 2 papers on teleportation and advanced propulsion. I guess there's a documentary out on it, but the paper's right here. Let me pull it up for you. Part of it anyway. Teleportation and propulsion. That's bizarre. The objective of this contract is to provide scientific and engineering research and development, R&D, for the Air Force Research Laboratory Propulsion Directorate, which is AFR LIPR, Edwards Air Force Base, California. This effort will provide on-site theoretical and experimental rocket and missile propulsion research in the physical and engineering disciplines. Typical research to be conducted includes investigation of high energy density matter, HEDM, chemical/physical science and engineering disciplines, as well as aerophysics interactions. This contract resulted in an unknown number, but appears to be numerous, of reports regarding propulsion science. This was also the contract wherein 2 reports authored by Dr. Eric Davis were submitted to the Air Force and have been available to certain places. I'm not going to read it out loud. Research and propulsion contracts. Here they are. Here we go. Let's pull this up here. Show you. There. Oh, I guess Greenwald was requesting a copy of records, electronic or otherwise, of the following Contract number for reference. Da, 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 da. Here it is. FOIA requested exemption governs the collection, maintenance, use, and dissemination of information. That's what a FOIA request is. The collection of fees. Da, 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 da. Oh, Black Vault did all this. Okay. So here it is. HBC Incorporated. Directorate of Contracting, which is Edwards Air Force Base, administered by the AFFTC/PEM, Edwards Air Force Base. Anyway, we could blow this up a little. Can't go any more than that. Seriously. All right. Contract form. Well, obviously this is a contract. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of pages here. 64 of them. Teleportation. It shows the supplies. Services. Man, I don't know what I'm looking at. All I know is that this has something to do with teleportation. That caught my eye. The word teleportation. Air Force Materiel Command FAR contract clauses in full text. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Is that million? Oh, no, that's $14,677. And a fixed fee. Somebody made 800. Is that 100,000? Hold on. Oh, my God. That's 830,000. That's 14 million. Zoinks. Hey, Scoob, something's wrong with the FBI. Oh, I can't do my voice. It's all falling apart. Anyway, interesting story. I suggest you guys, here, I'll give you a look-see. Take this, put this in the chat room, and goosh. Space Force is on the rise, kids. It is on the way. Space Force is real. Of course it's real. It's a part of the branches of government now. The 6th branch, if you didn't know. It's official. All right, next story. Just going along today, and I found out some interesting things, and I'm pulling them up because the news is a little bit slow. Okay, so there's this thing going around about the footage of the Tic Tac, the Go Fast, and the gimbal, whatever. You know the three. And some people are tweeting, and are starting to say the things that I've been saying for a couple of years. Not just me, but I supported that there is evidence out there, clearer evidence, and that they're hiding it from us. And other people are like, well, if they'd have it, why wouldn't they show it? These TTSA supporters. I'm like, it's out of their hands, man. The government has it. Who are you joking with? Here's a tweet. It says, for the first time, we find out just whose fault it is. The FLIR 1 was not clear for public release. And they're saying that these videos should have never been put out into the public, along with tracing the crazy history of the 2004 Nimitz UFO video. Well, the interesting thing about that is the video has been out for a while. You know, you've seen it. People have seen that video of the what? Of the Tic Tac. Isn't that the one that was out from 2007? Somebody put it out on YouTube. It was released footage, right? It never before seen stolen footage from, and it said 2005 at the time. I think I have that right here. Let me get that and I'll show you. Not the actual video. You know what the video looks like. But people are Hold on, I found it. All right, here we go. So it was the video that ushered in the UFO Renaissance, a grainy clip showing the Navy's encounter with the mysterious aircraft 2004. Pentagon says the public was never supposed to see it, so who leaked it, how'd they do it, and what does the footage actually show? What does it actually show? Also, remember how the pilots were acting? Woohoo! There it is! Holy shitballs, Harry! You know, they were acting weird. And people just now are starting to doubt that that may actually be real footage. Can you believe this? I've been talking about this since day one. Other pilots have come out and said this type of talk is not normal. And they've also said that the heads-up display didn't quite look right. And I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about it. But people are talking now. And it may be the biggest hoax on ufology of all time. These videos, all three of them. Especially this one. I'm a little scared. Let me tell you something. This is a military camera, right? This is the best they got. This is how clear. I don't understand how they would have such shitty cameras in this day and age. Well, it was 2004, but even though it's 2004, come on, man. Supposedly, those cameras were still sort of new to be put on those F-18s. They're supposed to be way advanced. Come on. The object suddenly and instantaneously accelerates. Hold on. Out of view of the sensor at what appears to be an unprecedented velocity. The acceleration is so high that the sensor cannot track main track. So I think people are questioning the video. To me, I don't know, is something wrong with the video? Now, it's weird that we didn't hear anybody talking. I don't think that's the video, right, where they were talking. I thought that was the one where the guy was going, yeah, woo, hello. Isn't that one? I don't know. To the Stars released now famous FLIR 1 video. The organization did so with the caveat: it is the only official footage that has been released. Really? Easily overlooked, this distinction by the UFO Public Benefit Company, Blink-182 frontman Tom DeShlong, was significant. That's because it wasn't actually the first time the video was in the public domain. Oh, really? Why? On February 3rd, 2007, a person using the pseudonym The Final Theory posted a thread on Above Top Secret for discussions of conspiracy theories and paranormal events. The title, Observations of an Actual UFO. The anonymous user shared details of a UFO encounter they said occurred while they were aboard a naval aircraft carrier off the coast of Mexico in 2005. After hearing rumors of the ship encountering a UFO, using their position, which they described as working in the computer field, The Final Theory said they accessed the ship's secret internal protocol router network. To their surprise, on the ship's secure server, The Final Theory said they discovered many files confirming something strange was going on around the Navy fleet, describing what they found on Cybernet. The Final Theory said, I found many videos and PowerPoint briefs, naval standard and written reports, and even message traffic that was being passed through our radio division. It was all there. I couldn't believe it at first, but then our ship called in the Air Force because even the captain didn't know what the hell was going on. The Final Theory described one particular video they found amidst the many files, albeit using terrible spelling and grammar. He keeps going. It was taken directly from the cockpit camera of one of our ship's fighter pilot jets, F-18, I believe, but can't be sure. It was in black and white and showed the altitude, the pilot's nickname, and the temperature, and all those little critical stats. The UFO was floating extremely still in midair. This was at 30,000 feet above ground level. It looked literally, and I mean literally, just like a disc. No stupid triangles or any gimmicky things like Independence Day or whatever. It looked exactly how the government wants you to not think it looks like. It's simply put, a disc. So it was floating. The fighter pilot tried to get numerous locks on the UFO, but every time the crosshairs tried to hone in, the crosshairs scaled back and forth. I don't know how to put it into words well, but I know what I saw. Crosshairs move in and move back out. It couldn't get a lock whatsoever. After I say about 10 seconds or so, the UFO started to move. It moves in ways that we've never seen before. It spontaneously moved in a half circle upward and paused once again. Then it suddenly teleported about 5 times all over the pilot's screen. The moment is instant, cannot be followed. It simply put, is amazing and so fast the eyes can't see it. There was a bright light and suddenly it disappeared out of sight. Wow. Huh. There's one guy who says, I'm new to the site, but I've been reading it for some years now. Just recently decided to post up. I don't have any footage, sorry, but maybe my observations can help shine some light on all this UFO stuff. It started in 2005 when I was on board and attached to a naval aircraft carrier. I don't want to post any keywords. Let's just say the ship is a West Coast ship. We were doing workups off the coast of Mexico. When the Final Theory said they sneaked files, about the encounter off the Spearnet, but forgotten where they put the disc with the material, he was met with extreme criticism and skepticism by others in the forum. A fellow user declared the claim one of the worst thought-out stories I've read. Declared the claim one of the worst thought-out stories I've ever read here in forever. Like countless similar and seemingly dubious UFO witness accounts, the final theory's story would likely have faded away into internet oblivion had it not been for his reemergence the next day on the forum. Under a new post titled, Fighter Jet UFO Footage, The Real Deal. Why do I remember that? The final theory posted a naval event log of a UFO encounter that occurred on November 14, 2004, along with a link to a grainy black and white video clip titled F4, both of which they said had been smuggled off the Navy's Spearnet back in 2004. By the date and details contained in the event summary, including the description of Fast Eagle 110, the squadron nickname and aircraft number of the plane flown by Fravor, and the sighting as airborne contact, which appeared to be capsule-shaped, wingless, mobile, wide, oblong, pill-shaped, 20 feet long, no visible markings, and no glass. The final theory was indisputably described the now famous 2004 Nimitz UFO encounter. More significantly, a full decade before its first official release, the F4 video clip, the final theory shared by in 2007, was the exact same clip that's become more popular, known as FLIR 1. Both videos overlaid with subtract transfer code. From Vision Unlimited actual size, from globalsecurities.com actual size. Oh, these are side by side. I can't get it any bigger. This is proving it was real, that it really was snuck out of Spearnet. But I'm a little confused. Maybe I just don't know, or I can't comprehend. Where I am a little confused because the government lumped this in with the other two videos. I don't know. This looks like the same exact thing. I don't see any fake stuff going on here. If that's real, if that really happened, that's kind of amazing, you know? What's going on now? I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I guess this is... Oh, wait. Here comes more. All right. Here we go. Whoa. All right. I like this. So the F4 is the one that came out in 2007. But they said it was from... What is that? See, what happened there? He was switching the screen. Guys, this could be anything if you really think about it. I don't know. I hate this. You got the coffee stain. See the coffee stain right there? It's so funny how it's reflecting back inside the camera. Oh, that was good. Look at that. That looks like a TIE fighter. Right? It looks like a TIE fighter. It's gonna go. Watch this. Here comes the grand finale. It's moving. She's breaking up. She's breaking up. Steve Austin. We're gonna build him bigger, faster, stronger. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dr. Stephen Goldberg, a friend, helped see that Lee Majors made great TV. Interesting, right? Pretty interesting stuff. What are you doing to me? I don't know, guys. You're not going to get the mothership. We're not. This is it. This is what we're getting. Now, I know you want to. This is the year of the metal, the meta materials, right? This is it. Because when they come out with the show in May, whenever it comes out, it's strictly going to be about the metals. You're going to get, from what I heard, 9 or 10 episodes this year. I don't know how they can do that many hours and just maintain, that, well, we're going to get the metals tested. Now, for all you and I know, those metals have already been tested. And they're just making the show. From what I heard, that's what's going on right now. The show's being edited. It doesn't take that long to edit these shows. All right. Let's go out a little further. Here we go. This guy says, I got one. And this is a good question. Why is it that the Tic Tac Vids audio is not proper with 2 P's, by the way? And I don't mean P-R-O-P. P-R-O-P-P-E-R, he spells it. And he spells appropriate with 1 P. Doesn't make sense. Not proper nor appropriate radio banter. No civilian pilot would ever talk like they do over the radio, and certainly not any military pilot or Wizzo or any of the radar and other elect observation officers. It's overdubbed or fake. And this guy was in the military. He says there's no way they would have done that. Pretty amazing what people are starting to say now, right? All of a sudden, it's just starting. Why? Why now? Why is this now finally coming to a head that people took this long? Well, I guess it's always been said by people like me and others that say what I say, but it's been overlooked because what do we know? Well, we know more than people that have only been around since To the Stars Academy. See, To the Stars Academy started this Twitter group out of nowhere, just so they can keep TTSA in a positive light. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I still don't, to this day, understand why TTSA was brought here to our world. Why? I don't get it. Does anybody know? Because I don't. I don't understand it. What have they done? More mainstream? Now? In the last year? Not much. All you get is Tucker Carlson. Nothing in the last year. This 2019 was a good year, but not for mainstream. Yeah, the president talked to Fox, Tucker Carlson, for 30 seconds and another minute on another interview. Literally, 1 minute and 30 seconds is all he gave Tucker. Elizondo's been making some rounds. Navy warns, check this out. Check this out. This actually came out. The Navy warns that release of UFO materials, the metals, would cause grave danger to national security. Elizondo states that contrary to what the Navy is asserting, there are ways of releasing the UFO videos without cause for alarm. I don't understand. We have been living with, and everybody knows the show. If you have cable, if you watch TV, just know this. The majority of people on the planet are familiar with ancient aliens and how everything is old news. Like aliens, they've been here forever, thousands of years ago, helped build the pyramids and all the other places, that are mysterious. Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know. I don't know. But it's probably true in some way. Somehow there was technology thousands of years ago that was able to saw through granite, melt rocks, and build pyramids so perfectly that if you were off by even just a little bit, the pyramid would have failed. You wouldn't have been able to build it so perfectly. They said for even us today would have a hard time with it. It's very strange. Here's a video with Lou Elizondo. I think this one, maybe I shouldn't play it. It's Fox. Yeah, I could get in trouble for that. Yeah, I can get in trouble for that. I don't want to take any chances. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the podcast show, whatever you want to call this thing. I like to call it a live internet show because it is live. It's on the internet. It's a show. I'm showing you stuff. And later on, I am going to go to a park. Oh.
Look.
Hold on. I hate this video with everything that is inside of me. That sounds weird. You know it. You've already heard it. I know you know it. Here's why it's stupid.
Look, y'all. Another one. Those are aliens. Those are aliens that come in the same area. The same area. Look at that. Those are aliens coming down here, y'all. Look at it's coming down the same direction. Oh, it's breaking up. Oh, it's 6, it's 8, it's 9. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, look at that. Oh.
And you wonder why. And you wonder why. You sit there in the chat room and you're like, we're ready for it. Alien schmalien, bring it on. And here you got people screaming at the thought that aliens, because the way the guy is acting, all he had to do was stay calm. Nobody would have known you know what I mean? Nobody would have known. Obviously, it's skydivers, but listen to the reaction. Listen to the screaming. This is why society isn't ready. There's about 3 or 4 people in the middle of a parking lot, maybe 6 or 8, I don't know how many, but there's people out there looking up at a guy saying, it's aliens! It's aliens! Oh shit, they're coming down in the same part of the... What the fuck?
Direction. Oh, it's breaking up. Oh, it's 6, it's 8, it's 9. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, look at that. Oh, look at that. They stop. Look at that shit. Those are aliens.
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens. Aliens.
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens.
Oh, they cut the lights
Y'all
off.
need to be shooting that. Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here.
And they just cruise.
They looking at us. They dividing. They dividing up. We getting invaded. Those are not.
They dividing. They dividing up. They dividing. They dividing up. We're being invaded. Not cool, man. This guy, whoever posted this originally with almost 1 million views, should have said, asshole face.
Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here.
And they just cruise.
They look.
And by the way, it didn't divide. This is why I hate everything. God, I do. They didn't divide, just other lights, other people popped up, other drones. This isn't aliens. It was already debunked.
Looking at us. They dividing. They dividing up. We getting invaded. Those are not. Look at that shit. They are sitting.
By the way, this is during 4th of July, I thought. This one said uploaded the 30th, but you could hear the lady in the background. They're shooting off fireworks and shit, she said.